So here's our cupboard. It's pretty much full now.
Yay! Success!
Okay, so here's everything that I picked today. It's August 15th and we have way too much stuff, so we're gonna let people come and get it for free. And we've had something happen to a couple of our sages. Not sure what's going on there. But we also had our very first sunflower open up. I'll go over there and get a bigger shot. There she is. All the other ones have nice buds on them. You can see one right there, pretty good. So they should be open any time now, but just have to wait and see. They're gonna be pretty when they all open up. Tomatoes and stuff are getting big. Probably need to go through and weave them all again, but everyone else has abandoned me in here today. I picked green beans and they picked cucumbers and stuff and have left before me. Yay. Need to go through and probably check the okra too, because I don't know if they did that. Anyways, it's very peaceful out here today. Ooh, we should look at the corn. Okay. Getting pretty big. They're nice and long, the ears. Those ones in there are getting real thick too. It'll be exciting. It's going to be a lot of work once they all are ready to come out. Poor little pumpkins are all getting kind of shaded out. But we might cut a few of the stalks away from each plant once they get harvested. That's really it. We had a few red tomatoes, but they had blossom end rot on them, so we couldn't really use them or didn't really want to use them. Summer says next time if that happens, we're just going to go ahead and cut the bottoms off of them and use them anyways. We mainly make sauces and stuff with them or fresh salsa. Now the guy at our local feed store said that if you plant them with some eggshells or some drywall under them, that they won't get that, but we ended up not doing that this year, so it's our own fault, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. Oh my goodness, look at that giant banana pepper on that little tiny plant. I wonder if they even saw that or if they intentionally left it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. Oh, look, you got a whole little thing already going over here. What, compost bag? Yeah. So do you think I should add sugar to this one again? Or
Maybe
do you
just
think
a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon.
because the last batch was kind of sweet and I don't really like sweet pickles.
They weren't bad though.
No. It's kind of like the first thing that David said when he tried them. Might have to put more ice in there. Apparently the ice is supposed to make them to where they're crunchier. I guess that's cool. I don't ever really... I guess unless you're like eating it as a relish instead of like on your sandwich. Yeah. Because I don't really care if they're crunchy on my sandwich or not. I guess it's a nice effect though. Well, should I get more, like another head of garlic? That was four.
Look how big these dill heads are. If I can get one out. They're kind of getting wilty already.
Yeah, we
This
probably,
doesn't matter.
like I'm glad you grabbed all the bigger ones. Well, I was trying to because there was like several that was a big one and then it had little Y forked offness.
Yeah.
And I wanted them to get bigger instead of the big ones.
Let me go grab another head.
We're going to have to like rip them up though so that they aren't,
Distribute better.
or at least one whole one per quart. Garlic. Sterilizing the jars. Got the lid sterilizing right there. Rings ready to go. Gotta make the brine after I get done cutting this.
Don't want to do too many.
That's fine.
Then, what, like a half?
Yeah, and then you can do another half at the top of it.
Nope, doesn't quite fit. Right.
Why? What did you need to do that for?
I was just going to press it down, but these will do it. I'm doing great. I'm always afraid that these are going to make the jar crack.
It'll be okay. We did it last time just fine.
But I think I should put a couple of these in next.
Sure.
Maybe not. Small ones. I think that's good.
Do you want those small, or do you think you'll be okay with? Okay. You're just trying to push it down, or you?
Well, it rose up a little bit when I shook it. I'm just trying to get all the air bubbles to come shimmy their way up. You know, the jar's hot like this.
Yeah.
Cat, you're gonna get hurt. At least you think it's okay to put it in.
Yeah, I usually do that way they stay hot. They'll kind of cook or whatever for longer, but probably gonna not want to pour the whole thing out.
I mean, it's supposed to have 1 to 2 inches of water on the top
Okay.
of it.
There they are, all 7 quarts filled. Already got more coming in from the garden. Let's do a sound test, because they're getting close, but I don't think they're quite. Do this one over here too. That one definitely sounds different. Oh, it's so tempting. Well, this sucks. It's like they didn't eat even. Well, that one's pretty well eaten, but this one's only half eaten. It's like they're not even fully ripe.
I think it's raccoons, but
That one looks fairly like. Did you just pull that off of a
yeah,
downed
there
one?
was like one bite out of it, but it's not super ripe. That's probably why they left it alone.
What about the bottom portion of it?
Mm-mm.
Some of them look pretty good.
Probably why they're eating them is they're starting to turn ripe, so it's nice and tasty.
Guess we should probably just harvest what we can. The poor pumpkins. I guess we need to go get some clippers and chop some of these that are lying across the pumpkins so that they at least have a chance.
It's pretty tasty. Probably why they're
Okay, well maybe we're just going to harvest what we can.
even if it's early.
Yeah. It's better than nothing.
This one's kind of old, but I mean they do tiny corn cobs for stir fries and stuff, so I don't see why not.
Yeah. Just wholly disappointing. Especially since we had to plant these twice.
I technically haven't touched over there yet, but I don't know if we should leave it. Probably should just harvest it all.
Okay.
Don't really want to. There might be some small ones we can leave.
On the bright side, let's stare at the sunflowers. A bunch of them are coming up. Okay.
Forgot about that. I guess we'll do it later. This one, are we gonna do it? Man, these were some nice doggone corn.
I know.
Okay. Oh man, one bite out of it.
That's why I'm saying you could probably cut that off and then blanch it. It seems like a waste to not... Like, I know the chickens will love it, but...
Why don't we put the chicken ones in here?
I can't believe this cat. Moira, get out of it. This isn't for you. She's like, but Hap's in the other one. Hap, look at the camera. Hap. He's like, no, I'm sleeping. You're so funny. Tomatoes.
Have space right now in the window. I mean, the ones that are in the window, some of them can go in the fridge or in the salad or whatever.
Way more sunflowers. Look at them all, guys, from here.
Huh?
Look at all the sunflowers from here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I never did wake up to see the sunflowers.
Not much going on this end, but that whole swath right there. Today is July 14th?
15th.
15th. And we're gonna harvest our first watermelon. Try to... The tendril's real brown, if I can see it on film. There's supposed to be a little leaf in here somewhere too that's supposed to be brown, but I don't know. Oh, there it is, right there.
Okay.
It doesn't want to focus.
It's died back too.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead and tunk it.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna
Just for
try
future
it.
reference.
How about the one right there?
Show the yellow spot. Decent yellow spot, not like huge. Yay, first watermelon. Let's go cut it.
Hope it's good. You're gonna cut it, Mom.
rind feel hard?
I don't know if it's that or if it's... No, it's still
wasn't ready.
darn. Well, I guess the chickens will be happy. Go ahead and start. I don't care. Let's say we're going to see a myriad of different things. That one looks like it got eaten. I'll break it. I was going to say, if you feel like it's going to break. There we go. Whoa. Ow. Ants. Oh, I'm glad I didn't pull that one up. I was saying so. It's okay if I get stung by ants. It's not really that it's okay. But I can still get in. This one was branched. Oh, that's because it's two of them. It's not actually branched. Oh, this one's split. Yeah, this one. What does that mean? They split. I really don't know. It might be that I got an increase of water. Like I'm gonna have to get a shovel to get that out. Must be pretty long to get stuck. What kind were these again? Imperiators. Yeah, see that one broke too. See, when I had the deep beds, you could push them down first and then pull them up, and it would help them get. Do we want to pull these random ones? Dislodge? Sure. Might as well. Which I still don't know how these got over here. When? You think? That's a pretty good one. Oh, look at this one. Made a right angle. I'm like, I don't want to break another one. Got it. I don't want to pull up another anthill. I wouldn't want to either. Okay. I'm pretty sure moles went in here a while ago. You find the bite marks? No. Oh man, that one broke too. Yeah. A lot of them are breaking. I wonder if we should have waited like until a rain. Yeah. But they're starting to get moldy. The tops are starting to get moldy. Look at this one. No. That's the fresh mill special. Yeah. I might go get that short shovel to get some of these ones that are like in the path. Where's the short shovel? Right there.
Want me to go get it?
I can get it. Ah, that one's nice. It's like a birthday present or Christmas present. You don't really know what you're going to get until they pull out. Look at that one. I hate it when they do that. It makes it harder to can them because when you're skinning them, you have to cut them all apart. Oh, there's a good one. This one feels like it was trying to go to seed or something. Look at how hard that is. It'll can just fine. Oh. That is Queen Anne's lace. I'm not really... Technically, that's a wild carrot. Oh, look at this one. That's pretty. It's bigger than a quarter. There you go. See, look, we would have lost all that. I'm trying to remember where the other one was that I broke. Oh man, this one's split too. We might still be able to freeze this one though, the split ones, because you don't have to have like a perfect. Yeah, I like these ones. Can't remember which kind they were. We'll have to look. Denvers, I don't know how to say it. Ooh, see, yeah, I like this one. Okay, I don't remember which one it was. Usually the semi-shorter ones do better for here, because we don't have like one behind you. Perfectly. No, that was one that I was afraid to pull out. Oh, should I dig it? Yeah. Or jerry-rig duct tape. I like how we have the basket, but we're not really putting them in the basket. Oh, that's another Queen Anne's lace. Oh, it was fine. Oh, look at this one. See? My fingers itch still. You want me to? No. I'll do it. You would. I don't care. I have to take a shower no matter what.
Sing the merry month of May. The green birds were swelling. Sweet William on his step that lay. For the love of Barbara Allen. He sent a servant unto her, to the place where she was dwelling, saying, you must go to a step that the name be Barbara Allen. What you doing, Summer?
Pickling corn.
Still working on my carrots. We've never pickled corn before, so it's going to be interesting to see what it tastes like.
Every other one I'm doing a hot version. And I'm sticking some carrot spears in there.
And those are our own jalapenos, and then that was elephant garlic that you cut up?
Which, probably should stick another dill head in there.
I'm almost done. If I can just finish filling this up for the night, I'm going to stop and let it go in the fridge. Then we got the green beans over there that I did earlier today. Just getting all kinds of food. It'd be kind of cool if we could get enough for at least one can of something for each week, like each day of the week. I'm not sure if we'll accomplish that, but it's kind of a fun goal.
It'll be a major supplement to our regular groceries.
Yeah. It's Sunday, July 19th. We harvested the carrots a couple days ago. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday night. It looks kind of weird without them all in there. Just have a few onions left in there. We are supposed to be trying to harvest the leeks within the next day or so, maybe today. All of our watermelons, which the first one that we picked wasn't ready, and it was very disappointing, so now we're like hesitant to pick any more. But they're doing really well. I'm impressed, actually. We've never had this much luck with watermelon. Look at them all. I think our next one that we might attempt is this one. It looks nice and dark. It sounds pretty good. It's got a little bit of scarring, which isn't a good sign. Got some yellow, which is a good sign. But we were going to wait at least a week from the last time we picked. Man, the cucumberants have just gotten so big. The green beans are doing good. They're putting on more flowers. I kind of can't believe it. Then we got all of our peppers, which they haven't really done much yet, but it usually takes them into the later summer to start producing a bunch. Then we got our dill, which is, we're probably going to have to start drying it because it's so much we can't keep up with it either. Although I think that if you want to make legitimate dill pickles, that you're supposed to use actually the seeds. So we might let them go to seed, at least some of them. We have lots of green tomatoes, which is probably going to be our next huge project, is canning all the sauces and stuff. Okra. We've been eating okra a lot lately. Oh, there's a red one I see down there. I'm going to have to come back through and pick some of these tomatoes. And I've fallen behind in a lot of stuff, like weaving these. Oh well, it's not really conducive to do it with one hand. I'll probably end up breaking them. Here, there we go. Just do that. And then our sunflowers have just bloomed all over the place. They're huge. Look at how big that one is. I have no way to put context up next to it. Maybe if we brought the ladder in here and got up next to it, I swear that thing's as big as my face. Lighting, focus. Let's get a shot of the pumpkins now that there's no carrot or corn. I keep interchanging corn and carrots. They look a lot happier than they did when we tore all the corn out. They're very weedy. It would be nice if it rained and then I would come in here and pull a bunch of the weeds up. But right now it's so dry it's kind of hard to pull anything out of the ground. Well, that wasn't too bad. Oh, but that one's not coming out. So yeah, at least we'll probably get a good pumpkin harvest. Not that our corn harvest was bad. It's just, it could have been better if it had been, left to get mature. The hemp's doing good. Overall, I'd say everything's doing pretty good. Let's go. There's some big Rutgers down here. It's kind of amazing. I was actually looking at the footage from the beginning of the year this morning, and man, everything's just gotten so big. Here's all of our Rutgers. I think we might pick some today. We might pick all the red ones today and let them finish ripening in the window. Just because they're very nice and juicy, and I'm afraid if we leave them that bugs are going to get them or animals. Look at that. Let's do size reference. My hand versus the Rutgers. Not that I have big hands or anything, but they're just big. These ones have made it past the tops of the trellis. These dill are real tall too. I can't really, they're like up to my neck. I've kind of slacked on picking herbs and stuff for drying. It's just, we've been so busy. We've got sewing orders to do. And then we have all the stuff coming in that we need to be harvesting. It's just been a crazy week. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. Oh, look. We have a bell pepper, Summer. Just one, it looks like. We're using a stir fry. Did you hear me? We have a bell pepper. Let's see, let's look at some more of these viney. And also get the vines out of these guys. Oh, that's not a good weed. Pretty sure that's a poisonous weed. You can't really see them. Most of these are things that are kind of like pumpkins where you just leave them until they get mature. I don't know what half of them are, but that's okay. Just some kind of a melon. So many. Man, they're encroaching. Sorry, guys. Monarda. Look at how big these hollyhocks are getting. Can't wait till they bloom. Boy, you are just underfoot this morning. There's another one of those melon things. Probably what I'll end up doing is looking at all the tags and then putting in text somewhere on the screen what they are. Because I'm sure people will have questions. And I don't know them right now. I do not know the answer. So much cucumberance. Oh yeah, I need to pick some green beans. And we've just kind of let those go. All the beans over there. These potatoes, we're going to pick some of those today too, maybe. Everything's just bigger. Look at those sunflowers. They've exceeded my expectations. Well, I probably should help Summer. I think she's annoyed with me. I thought that I would show you this morning. We're starting to have to harvest every day now. Look at all them watermelons. I'm over here. I guess I need to actually get picking. I'm gonna make some bees mad. There's one. Oh, sorry, bee. If I can reach it. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to pick them smaller.
Okay. Look how big my zinnias are getting.
I know.
Kind of weedy.
Probably if you fertilize them, they might bloom by like this weekend. I'm kind of trying to go for this size, Savannah.
Okay. Let me put my phone down with this.
Or you can film too. Yeah, I need to pick some for the succotash.
Look at how weedy the green flowers.
Yeah, well, we can only do so much.
It's not up to my standards.
Oh well, you're gonna have to lower your standards a little. For right now, anyway. I don't know, it's been slowly going down. Oh, I see one. Did you even look? Cheater. Hi, Dwicht. Are you sweet this morning? Is that the case? Huh?
The man has a lot of acorn squash in here.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if they keep. Yeah, no, with them being, like, it keeps the weeds out, but it's hard for it to look through.
I mean, I guess if we damage one,
Well, there's a cucumber we definitely missed. It's way back in there.
that's probably why we missed it.
Here, hold these. See if I can get in there.
Oh my god.
Whoops. Well, I guess we'll have to do something with that because I don't really want to can it. I guess put it in the tub.
Well, I kind of want to do a filming walk around.
Well, go ahead. Maybe focus over here. Alright, I think it's time to move on to other parts. Let's see here. Any squashies? Yep, there's one. Oh, there's two. This one right here. And you. Yeah, you're not very happy, are you? There's a zucchini. It's tiny still. Another tiny zucchini. Oh, another cucumber. Wonder if I can get to it from here. Don't want to put my foot on anything. Another baby zucchini. Guess move my Tupperware over here. Really need to collect some mint. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna try to can more little ones now that we've got a whole bunch of slicing sandwich ones canned already. Look over here. Alright, not quite as impressive of a haul as when we do the big ones, but high-twigged. But let's see, update on. There's a whole bunch of acorn squashes. And they're everywhere. Everything just spread all over the place. These were all planted. Were they planted 6 feet apart or 10 feet apart? 6 feet. We should have done 10 or more. Everything's gotten huge. The Guatemalan blue banana. They're big. Woo! There's so many of those in here too. Yeah, here's another big one over here. It's still stripy. Then I think these are the avocado melon. Let me see. Yeah, you can't really. Melon's avocado, something like that. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Got a couple of those going on. Haven't heard of half this stuff, so it's going to be interesting trying everything out. There's some more. And then I think this is like the striped melon or something. No, where's the tag for this? Or is this the Mexican? No, I think the Mexican melon's down there. But this is where it changes. Where'd the label go? Oh no, this might be the striped melon. Because I think down here is the Mexican melon. Whoa, that one's huge. I don't know what you are, but you're cool. Have to find the tag and put it somewhere on screen. I have no idea. Because these are definitely different from those. And all of your tags have been hidden. Oh, that's a big one over there. That might be the Mexican melon. Whoa, he's like sitting up. What you doing? There you go. There's another one right here. They just suddenly appeared. So weedy in here though. Oop. Little bumper tomatoes. Everything's getting behind in the weeds now that we've been having to can constantly. I gotta pick green beans again. And there's the pinto beans. They're finally starting to dry up. Which we've never grown these before, so I have to like read up about how to store them and dry them out properly. Oh, it still feels a little soft. Potatoes are still a little bit up on this side, but they've gone down all the way on the other end. Gonna try to can some potato leek soup. Dwick just about killed me. Yes, you're very cute though. Look at all them sunflowers. It's amazing you can't really see them when you're up close because they're so tall. One thing I've noticed though is that these bigger ones don't really follow the sun like some of the smaller ones do. Start wherever you want. There's a few down at the very end. Mom's planning on making some salsa this weekend. Hopefully they'll be all the way red by then.
Like this one's pretty much
Ready to go
yeah,
almost.
nice and right. Not so much the top. Guess I could put them on the other side. Just, you know, if we leave them out here much longer, I'm not sure the vermin will keep away from them. Ooh, these ones are pretty. Might have to go to the other side to get that other one. Oh, maybe I can reach through.
Well, let's see.
Oh, this one's big.
Wow.
So pretty and untouched. Seen a lot of caterpillar poop on the ground. I'm not
Is that what
seeing-
that is?
I think that's what that is, but I'm not seeing them on the vine. It's usually those big horned ones that are kind of scary and creepy looking. Move on down.
I think there was just a couple. Well, there's some smaller ones right there. Ooh, I see some from here.
Yeah, this one's got a little split in it. That's okay though.
It's gotta be at least a couple of pounds of tomatoes right now. To help Mom out. I'm like, I want to pick one.
Aromas, but
I want to pick one.
ooh, that's a pretty one.
Probably shouldn't stack them too many layers up.
You'd be surprised what they can take.
Yeah, but I don't want to bruise them.
Last year I filled this whole thing with tomatoes.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Let's see, I think there's like a couple over here.
Yeah, one's half eaten. Not sure how good these ones will be. That one looks, yeah, these are, we might as well just throw these out.
I could give them the chickens.
Okay.
They'll like it.
This
Carry
one
it,
too.
though, so they don't get.
That one's real icky.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to even come off. Yummy.
Well, they'll like it.
Okay. I'm
Not
going
a
to go.
bad haul, though.
Yeah. We've basically been pulling this little Tupperware of vegetables out every single morning.
Yep.
It's been a little overwhelming, actually.
Yeah. Our kitchen is full.
Yeah, we got a bunch of canning to do today. Finish off the carrots and the corn. Freeze some more corn. Freeze some carrots. And then maybe get started on potato leek. Maybe.
Try to figure out time to weed.
That's going to have to be later in the week. I think that harvesting is a little more important.
Like to get the pumpkins weeded and maybe fertilized so that they take over real quick.
Okay.
But I guess it doesn't have to be perfectly weeded, it just needs to make fruit.
Yeah. So I'm sure you all thought I forgot about this, but I haven't. Here is the Birdhouse Gourds, and they've got flowers on them. Gonna turn into little gourds. Super excited. Kind of be fun to maybe make some of those little birdhouses. I always kind of wanted to have them, but just it seems like time to do other creative things besides actual sewing is very scarce. Doing well though. And they're probably going to fill in even much more once they start getting their gourds on. And I need to show you the cucumber trellis too, because they've definitely gotten bigger. Here's the cucumber trellis. As you can tell, we've let this garden go a little bit. It always happens every year. You just get so busy taking care of all the fruit and stuff. Doing the canning, you kind of let the weeds and stuff get carried away. But we've been harvesting some cucumbers off this. Oh, I see some that are probably ready. That one's a little small, but that one's good for gherkin-sized. And they, for some reason, you can easily miss them on the trellis, even though it's up in the air. I keep finding some that I've missed the last time. This side's not doing quite as well, but I mean, it's taller than it was. It'll be kind of cool if they actually make it to the center. I don't know if they will. We haven't been getting a lot of rain, and I haven't been taking the time to water it. Just because we've been getting enough cucumbers out in the garden. But yeah, the poor little sweet potatoes getting encroached upon. And then I need to bring the scythe in, and there's some more over there. Then there's some squash plants in here that reseeded themselves from last year. All the peas are dead. I actually picked some of the seed pods off of all the peas yesterday, but I haven't shelled them. Huh? Okay. So that's it. And then come over here. Summer wants me to show you the garlic. Hi, Brina. It's the garlic harvest for this year, and we've been using it a bunch for canning the cucumbers, or pickles, I guess you'd call them. Already used a lot of it, actually. You can see a bunch of blank spots. Pretty good. You probably need to take the time to dehydrate some, but peeling garlic is a task, let me tell you. So here's our cupboard. It's pretty much full now. We got 14 quarts of carrots, and then we got, I think maybe around 4-quart bags in the freezer. Some went into the succotash, which isn't in here. Well, there's a few. There's some up there. And then some is going to go into some canned chicken soup. Some of this in this cupboard was from last year, like we're still eating on last year's, but we started taking out some jars to the storage container, which is very encouraging. I think we've made around 30 quarts of green beans so far and 14 quarts of squash. And then I think there was 14 pints of the corn. I can't remember how much we had of the peas. We actually had some peas last night for dinner. But that's...
So there's the 15 freezer bags.
Oh yeah, 15 freezer bags of the corn. So we're doing pretty good. I'm sort of impressed with this year's garden. It's very good feeling to have a cupboard that full. Yeah, we are struggling to keep up. I've got more green beans to can inside of the fridge already. We're working on more. I don't even know how many jars of pickles we've made. Not that that's even like a staple food, but it's nice for Christmas presents and stuff. Anyways, just thought I'd show that. We did a lot of canning this weekend, and I didn't want to film. I was just too busy. On to more adventures.